5 years ago today, history was made. Donald Trump became the president-elect of the United States of America, a possibility only The Simpsons was able to predict. Against all odds, he beat 16 experienced Republican politicians with no political experience of his own. The Bush dynasty and the Clinton dynasty, two families who had held executive office in 24 of the previous 28 years. 4 years of Bush, 8 years of Clinton, 8 more years of Bush, and 4 years of Hillary Clinton in the State Department, followed by failure. Both families of elite politicians teamed up to defeat the outsider, Donald J. Trump, but they failed. On November 8, 2016, the people had their voices heard. They were tired of the establishment, the swamp needed draining, and they needed an outsider to drain it. That outsider was Donald Trump. Trump didn't hold back. He attacked both parties. He attacked the Washington establishment and the bought-off politicians because they knew that they couldn't buy off the billionaire. Trump wanted to change things. He was going to expose the corruption, stop illegal immigration, cut trade deals that brought manufacturing jobs back home, make America energy independent, get out of the Middle East and stay out of foreign conflicts, and stop sending our taxpayer money all across the world to help other countries first. He was going to put America first. Only America first. Trump didn't get to accomplish all the things he wanted to in his 4 years as president. They fought him at every possible turn. The opposition of both parties and the inside advisors who infiltrated his administration to derail his agenda. The permanent political class refused to implement the will of the people. But the victory was still ours on November 8th. Trump lit the spark of a new movement, a more nationalist, conservative movement. A movement that understood it's not the 1980s anymore. We are not fighting a Cold War against Russian communists. We are fighting a political war for the survival of the American nation state, against the woke elite and the big tech oligarchs. A culture war against the history revisionists, race revanchists, and everyone else who pushes and seeks to change American culture for the worse. That movement is alive and well today. New candidates, politicians, and activists all across the country are adopting this nationalist brand of conservatism, America First conservatism. J.D. Vance in Ohio, Blake Masters in Arizona, and Joe Kent in Washington State, and many more politicians are rising up to drain the swamp of corruption, many people seeking office for the first time in their lives. New organizations like the American Populist Union, American Moment, and Republicans for National Renewal seek to further this movement through education on the issues, training the political operatives of tomorrow, and helping candidates get elected while staying true to the movement. So yes, maybe Trump didn't fix all the problems America is dealing with, but he gave us the means to fight for our country again. He gave the fighting spirit back to the American right. And because of him, we have a chance to effect real change in our country, to take back our country. It isn't going to stop with one president or one good election. It's going to take decades of work. But because of the movement that he started, I can confidently say, the best is yet to come. Hey boys, I hope you enjoyed the first video in Nationalist November. We're going to be trying to bring you guys lots of content this month and keep the content train going because, you know, October was a little rough, but we're back. Ready to keep the content kitchen running. So, if you enjoyed that video, please leave a thumbs up, subscribe, share the video with a friend, and we will see you next time. God bless America, boys. Peace out.
Americanism not